Hi, my name is Pranavi. I'm currently a junior at Milpitas High School. In my free time, I love to journal, read, paint, and listen to music. I first became interested in art during my freshman year of high school, and I've continued doing calligraphy, watercolor painting, and drawing florals to this day. I have previously taught a calligraphy workshop and also taught an arts and crafts class at a summer camp. I've also judged an art competition. I'd like to thank DYC for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge of calligraphy with the community. It's been an amazing experience working with such great people on an amazing and diverse platform. This course is a basic introduction to calligraphy. Calligraphy is a type of handwriting produced by using different angles and pressures. Calligraphy is an art form and can be used for decorative purposes such as gifts as well as cards. This course will consist of 12 lessons where I will go over how to form all the lowercase letters, simple words, and a few sample projects. For this course, you will need brush pens and cardstock paper. The links to the brands I recommend are provided below. Hey everyone, my name is Pranavi and I'll be teaching you guys calligraphy. So I've been doing calligraphy for about 3 years and it's something I love to do. What I will be teaching you in this series is how to form every lowercase letter in the alphabet and how to use pressure to form the thicker and thinner lines. In this series, there will be around 12 videos, and in each video, I'll be teaching you an aspect of calligraphy. So let's get started. First things first, what exactly is calligraphy? I'm sure you all have an idea of what it is, but just to clarify, calligraphy is a type of fancy writing. It's basically cursive, but the downstrokes of the letters are thicker than the upstrokes of the letters. Now for the materials you will need. Calligraphy requires a special type of pen to achieve the thin and thick lines. For beginners, I would highly recommend the Crayola Super Tips. These pens are super cheap and they are sold in huge packs. I got a 50-pack from Michaels for about $10. These pens are hard to destroy or fray, which happens if you are a beginner and just starting to learn. Once you get the hang of these pens, another pen to try is the Tombow Fudinasoke brush pen. I got a 2-pack from Amazon for around $7. These pens come with a soft tip and a hard tip. You can use whichever one you feel best suits for your purpose. These pens have a small nib, so it's great to use for smaller lettering. Another common type of pen is a Tombow brush pen. These are the most expensive pens, and they are sold in packs and individually. These pens are very high quality and fray easily, so I would not buy them if you're not experienced. For paper, you will need cardstock paper. Cardstock paper is thicker and smoother than regular printer paper. If you use printer paper, the fibers in the paper will fray your pen and destroy it. That's why cardstock paper works best for calligraphy. So now that you know all the basics, we'll start learning in the next video. See you then! In this video, I will be going over the 2 basic strokes in calligraphy, the upstroke and downstroke. Hello again! So hopefully by now, you've gotten your materials because in this video, we'll be covering how to position your brush pen and how to form the upstrokes and downstrokes. In this video, I'll be using the soft tip Tombow Fudinasoke brush pen. First off, you want to position your pen the right way. Lots of people hold the pen differently. Some people hold it like a pencil, and other people grip the pen higher up. I hold it like a pencil, so just experiment and find whichever grip is the best fit for you. To correctly apply pressure for the up and down strokes, you need to angle the pen correctly. If you use a brush pen like you use a normal pencil, with all the pressure at the tip, you won't be able to get the thin and thick strokes. In addition, you will break your pen very fast, because the nib of the pen is very sensitive and can't stand that much pressure at all at the tip. To avoid that, your pen should be at around a 45-degree angle to the paper. Now that you have your pen angled and positioned correctly, we can start with learning the basic strokes, the downstroke and the upstroke. A downstroke is when you're writing a letter and you push your pen down. So, for example, we'll use the letter H. The first line of the H is a downstroke. When forming this with the brush pen, you need to apply more pressure to make the line thicker. The second part, the upside down U of the H, is comprised of first an upstroke and then a downstroke. So for the upstroke, you'll apply less pressure to make the line thinner, and then for the downstroke, you will again apply more pressure to make the line thicker. To practice making these up and down strokes, I recommend making individual strokes many times on a piece of paper. The more you practice, the easier it will be to fluctuate between the different pressures needed to form the different strokes. So for the downstroke, make a straight line and apply pressure like so. For the upstroke, make a line starting from the bottom, but with very less pressure. Keep practicing this, and I'll see you all in the next video. In this video, I will be teaching you how to write the vowels A, E, I, O, and U. Hey guys, in this video we will be learning how to form the lowercase vowels. The first letter we'll be starting with is the letter A. So first let's figure out the strokes involved. When you write the letter A, you start with the circle and then a line. For the circle, the first half is a downstroke, so when you write it with a brush pen, apply pressure. The second half of the circle is an upstroke, so don't apply pressure. The line at the very end will be a downstroke, so apply pressure. Let's write it again in one move. First down, then up, then down again. And that's it for the letter A. Next, we'll move on to the letter E. When writing the letter E, you form a half circle and a curve. The first line in the half circle is just a straight line, so it isn't an upstroke or a downstroke, but we'll treat it like an upstroke. That means no pressure. When you start making the curve, as soon as the line is over, you make a downstroke. So altogether, it's up, then down. The next letter is I, the easiest one. This letter is basically just a single downstroke with a slight curve. So just make a single downstroke like so, and add a dot at the top. All done. Next we'll learn the letter O. This is essentially like the letter A without the extra line. So to start off, let's make a downstroke. That means apply pressure, and then make an upstroke. The last letter we'll be covering is the letter U. This is basically just a downstroke, then upstroke, and finally a downstroke. So let's start this off with the downstroke, then do the upstroke, and finally the downstroke. All done. Remember to practice these letters, as practice makes perfect. See you all next time. In this video, I will be teaching you how to write the letters B, C, D, F, and G. Hey guys, in this video I will show you how to write the letters B, C, D, F, and G. Let's start with B. I write my B's like a cursive B, so I start off with a loop and then a circle. For the loop, the first part is an upstroke, and then the second part of the loop is a downstroke. The circle is an upstroke and then a downstroke. To put it all together, we'll start with the loop. First do an upstroke, then a downstroke. Then make another upstroke in the shape of a half circle, then a downstroke to connect everything. Next we'll do the letter C. This is a fairly simple letter, as it's a curved downstroke. So when you start off, you want to start off with only a little pressure, then make an actual downstroke, and then end with an upstroke. So let's put that all together. Upstroke, then downstroke, and finally a downstroke. Let's move on to the letter D. The letter D is basically the letter B, but reflected. First we'll start off with a half circle. Let's make a downstroke, then an upstroke. Then the tricky part, the flourish. We'll make a long upstroke at a sort of an angle, just like this. Then you make the actual loop with a downstroke, like so. Let's put it all together and write the actual letter. Circle, then loop. For the letter F, I write my letter F just like one in cursive, like this. To form this, we start off with an upstroke, then curve it into a long downstroke. Then you curve it again to make an upstroke. The letter F is a tricky one, so it's easier to watch and learn. So I'll write it again. If you have any trouble, just copy exactly what I'm doing. So upstroke, downstroke, then curvy upstroke. The last letter in this video is the letter G. This is essentially a circle and a curve. For the circle, make a downstroke, then an upstroke. Connect the upstroke with a long downstroke, and curve this a little bit at the end. Then make an upstroke all the way to the bottom of the circle. That's it for a G. Once again, make a circle, then a downstroke, and finish off with an upstroke. Those are all the letters for this video. See you all next time. In this video, I will be teaching you how to write the letters H, J, K, L, and M. Hey guys, in this video we'll be learning the letters H, J, K, L, and M. The letter H is comprised of a straight line and then an upside down curve. So the first step is the downstroke, then the upstroke, and then the downstroke, like so. And there you have it, the letter H. The next letter is the letter J. The letter J is basically like the letter I, but longer. Start off with the downstroke and make a curve at the bottom like so. Then add a dot at the top, super easy. The next letter is the letter K, which is a bit hard. If my explanation confuses you, just follow along with what I'm doing. The line part of the K is the downstroke, so start off by making a downstroke. Then make a sideways V and connect it to the downstroke. The sideways V should be made up of an upstroke. So all together now, let's make a long downstroke and then the sideways V. The next letter I'll be showing you is the letter L. This letter is one of the easier ones, and there are many ways to write it. I personally like to make a loop first and then continue that loop downwards. So to start the loop, let's make a slanted upstroke just like this. Then let's loop that upstroke into a downstroke all the way down and curve it at the bottom like so. Once again, upstroke, curve, then downstroke. So the last letter in this video is the letter M. This letter is basically just two upside down curves. First we'll start off with a single downstroke, then we'll make a small upstroke, and then continue this curve as the downstroke. Repeat this once more and then you're done. Once again, make a downstroke, then two upside down curves. That's all for this video.
In this video, I will be teaching you how to write the letters N, P, Q, R, and S.
Hey everyone, in this video we'll be learning the letters N, P, Q, R, and S. We'll start off with the letter N. Hopefully you guys remember how to write the letter M, because the letter N is basically just a shorter version of M. To start off, let's make a short downstroke, then go back up with an upstroke and finish the curve with a downstroke. The next letter is the letter P. First, let's start off with a downstroke and then make a curved upstroke from the bottom of the downstroke. Then from the upstroke, make a circle. Continue the upstroke for a bit and then make a downstroke to finish off the circle. So once again, downstroke, upstroke, and circle. The next letter is the letter Q. First make a circle, so an upstroke and then a downstroke, and a final short upstroke. Continue that upstroke into a long downstroke line, and then make a curved upstroke line. Put all together, make a circle, then a downstroke, then make the curve. Now we'll move on to the letter R. First make an upstroke, and then continue that upstroke into a loop. Then make a sort of horizontal stroke. From the end of that stroke, make a downstroke that continues all the way down. That's it. Once again, it's upstroke, loop, then horizontal stroke, and then a final downstroke. The last letter is S. I personally write my S's like this. First, let's start off with an upstroke, and then make a curved downstroke like so. Then make a loop at the bottom of the downstroke. All done. Once again, upstroke, downstroke, and then loop. That's it for this video, so I'll see you all next time.
In this video, I will be teaching you how to write the letters T, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Hey everyone, in this video we'll be learning the letters T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. The letter T is basically the letter I, but longer and with a line across. Let's start with a long downstroke. Make a curve at the end of the downstroke like so. Then make a cross at the top of the curve. All done. Next is the letter V. To make this, we need one upstroke and one downstroke. The first part of the V is the downstroke, and then make an upstroke to finish it off. The next letter is a W, which is basically just two curves. First, start off with a downstroke, then an upstroke. Connect the upstroke to another curve, which is a downstroke, and then an upstroke. Put it all together and it will look like this. The next letter is X, which is a very awkward letter to calligraph. So first you want to make a diagonal downstroke. Then make the X shape by making an upstroke. All done. The second to last letter is Y. To make this, you'll need to make a U shape, and then make a curved downstroke. To make the U shape, first make a downstroke that turns into an upstroke like so. Then connect the upstroke into a long curved downstroke. So once again, it's a U shape, and then a long downstroke. Now we're at the last letter of the alphabet. I write my Z's the cursive way, like so. To do this the calligraphy way, we'll make a sideways C of sorts. Then we'll make another elongated sideways C, connected to the first C. So upstroke and then downstroke for the first C, and then an upstroke and downstroke for the second C. Then make that downstroke a little longer and cross it over to finish off. That's it. That's the entire alphabet. In the next video, I'll show you guys how to calligraph some common pairings of letters. See you then!
In this video, I will be teaching you how to write common letter pairings.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be learning about common letter pairings. This video is to help you guys get used to connecting your individual letters so it'll be easier to form words. Let's get started. The first common pairing we'll be practicing is a TH pairing. First we'll form a T. Let's make a downstroke and curve it at the bottom. From there we'll make a thin upstroke that loops and becomes a downstroke of the H. Do not cross the T yet. If you need to cross your T's or dot your I's and J's while doing calligraphy, it's always easier to do them at the end of your word. This way the natural flow of your hand isn't interrupted. So after doing the downstroke of the H, make the upside down curve. There you have it. The next pairing will be ER. First, let's start off with the E. Make a line, then curved downstroke like so. Transition that downstroke into an upstroke and connect it to the beginning of the R like so. Now make the rest of the R. The last pairing will be ON. To make this, first calligraph the O. I make a loop so it's easier to connect the letter at the top of the O, like so. Make that loop into a downstroke, and then complete the N. All done. The most important thing to remember while connecting different letters is to make the connections natural. The connection should flow, so the resulting word won't look awkward. This knowledge of what flows and what doesn't comes with practice and experience, so don't worry if your first few words look awkward. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
In this video, I will be teaching you how to write 3 basic words.
Hey guys, in this video we'll be learning to write 3 basic words: cat, loud, and public. I chose these 3 words based on the length and complexity, so I could show you guys how to letter short, medium, and long letters. We'll start off with cat. First, let's make the C. Make a curved downstroke and then make a slight upstroke so that you can connect the A to it. Then from the end of the C, start to make the A. So downstroke, upstroke, and then downstroke. Make the tail of the A into an upstroke and connect that with the beginning of the T. Finish the T and you're done. A general rule of thumb: all connecting strokes will be upstrokes. The next word is loud. Let's start off with a loop and then continue that into an L. Make the bottom of the L into an upstroke and connect that to the top of the O. Make the top loop of the O and connect that loop to the top of the U. Finish making the U and then connect the U's tail to the circle of the D. Finish the D and make the loop. Finished. Last word is public. So first let's make the P. Make a downstroke and then make the circle. From the bottom of the loop inside the circle of the P, make a slight upstroke and connect that to the top of the U. Finish the U and connect the tail to the loop of the B. Make the B and then connect the circle of the B to the top loop of the L. Connect the curve to the L to the I like so. Then connect the curve of the I back to the C. Go back and dot the I. That's all for this video, so I'll see you next time.
In this video, I will be showing you how to calligraph happy birthday.
In this video, I'll be showing you how to letter happy birthday. Personally, birthday cards and gifts are where I use calligraphy the most, so as a conclusion to this series, I thought it would be appropriate to show you guys how to letter it as well. I'll just be writing happy birthday in calligraphy with some flourishes.
In this video, I will be showing you how to calligraph an organization name, design your careers.
Hey everyone, in this video, I'll be showing you how to calligraph an organization name. I'll be using Design Your Careers as my example.
Thank you for watching. For details, visit www.designyourcareers.org or send an email to info@designyourcareers.org. Subscribe to our channel, Design Your Careers, and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss a video.